and looks like it's really working out for him. You know, everybody's favorite character.
Yeah, he's been playing Akuma since the jump, and his character's got some buffs in Season 3 that I think are pretty scary. But Tai, when I first met Tai a few years ago when the game first came out, he was a Brian player. And then Marduk came out and now switched to that character, so we'll see what he has going for us.
All right, no launch there on the Tatsu.
One of the nerfs in Season 3 for Akuma is that both Tatsus are now minus 15.
And Marduk's down 4-1 at 15, yeah? Has it always been 15? No. And they should have kept it at 16 or whatever it was.
It was 16 in Tag 2, and that's why they nerfed the range a little bit.
And now they gave it back?
They gave it back, yeah. Well, that was one of the big problems with Marduk in Season 2 as a character. He just felt like really stumpy. He had like Miguel syndrome.
All right, so here we go. Ty's finally getting something started here. And, you know, the thing is, Ty's had multiple opportunities to do hella damage to Shin Paolo already, and that...
Ooh, just a little short.
Mix up. Oh,
nice.
Is that a punish?
Yeah, that looked like it was head towards. That back four was 14 frames.
Yeah, look, Ty might be a little unfamiliar with Akuma right here, but, you know, not that unfamiliar.
I mean, a whip is a whip, right?
Yeah, but he definitely has not been launching the Tatsus, and these are the short Tatsus that have always been punishable. All right, it's going downstairs again, menswear. Boom, double low.
50-50, all right, this time.
Oh. And here's something I always say, that a match versus Akuma doesn't really start until he has meter, and he just built one.
A little bit short there.
Here we go. And that's what I'm
talking about. The throw. And now, especially now that Geese's meter gain has been nerfed, it feels like Akuma gains a meter so fast. In this
it's
game.
all relative, right?
Yeah, right? Now Akuma's the biggest offender, right?
Hey, man, I've always said it was messed up.
Blocked again.
Oh, misses the dash jab right there. Nice low parry from Tai.
Tech roll low parry.
That just means Shin Paolo didn't do it fast enough.
Yeah.
And here's the meter. Oh, doesn't burn the second one. I would have burned it. You need this round, bro. Oh, man.
Oh, watch your legs.
And that's the thing about a match versus Akuma, right? Is that there's so many quick scrambles, but Akuma is just better at it naturally, because even when he messes up, he's still got like insurance buttons.
Yeah. Akuma's so good at putting you in like these micro situations where it can just go so well for him. Like right there, just run up down 3 real fast if you're not ready for it. Nice.
Anti-air. Gonna be a little short of the wall here.
Nice low parries here.
I think that's something really key against Akuma, right? Because if he's in your face, in range to do down 3, you need a low parry.
But he didn't have meter to FADC it. Now he does.
And he's got rage, and we're going right into it. Are we going to see the thunder and the lightning?
This might not be enough. Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not going to see it. One mix-up.
It was a float combo and a jab. Oh! Come here, girl!
I always get what I want.
He was up there, and then he was down here with us. With us mortals.
I didn't know who won that. All right, but here's the thing. Akuma with no meter in final round, that's a rough start.
But Paolo doesn't matter. Outside wall bounce, season 3 stuff. In the corner, that's not...
Man, that was rough. He was doing so well until he wasn't.
It's like... Shin Paolo started that last round with no meter, and as it was beating Ty's butt, he got the meter he needed to finish him off against the wall. That's always a bad feeling.
Ryan Ty, I think representative, if the MTS prefix is a sign of anything, that means Long Island, I assume.
Yeah,
right?
The Long Island boys. But man,
checking the notes.
That last round was such a bummer after the round before it ended.
I know, it was such a tight like scramble and everything, and then
grabbed him out of the air. You saw that EX fireball still hanging in the background. Like, hey, wait, what?
And then Shin Paolo was like, "I'm just gonna keep hitting you until I build 1 meter, and then you're gonna be in a bad situation."
Yeah, but this is the standard counter pick for Akuma. Not as bad as it is in Season 3. Now that he can do Raging Demon off the screw.
Right.
So he still has a way of finishing you off in those last-ditch situations.
Well, nice damage puts Akuma in the red. But Akuma, no rage drive.
I like what Ty's...
Ooh, a little late there.
I like what Ty's trying to do here. Is like backdashing to make sure that down 3 does not hit clean. That is so important in this matchup. Just keep backing up. Yeah. Oh, get out of the air again!
Better guess right. Oh, you guessed wrong.
I feel like he hasn't guessed right on one mountain mix-up so far.
Up back. And I missed Marvel 3.
Everybody misses Marvel 3. Up.
And that's a bad situation to find yourself in. Once he gets that meter and is able to mix you up in your face. And here's the thing. I've seen Ty do so many low parries just like that. And Shin Paolo has not been throwing those, instant while standing 2s in his face. That's normally the answer. Nice way punish with the 4-3 there. Oh, man.
There you go.
Yeah, speak of the devil, and he shall appear as a while standing 2.
Round 3.
He heard you.
Speak of the Goki?
This is one thing I noticed in Shin Paolo. Like, there'll be a point in the match where he realizes, I feel like he normally wants to go forward as an Akuma player, right? Mix you up. There's definitely points in the match where he realizes he's got to change up the momentum, the timing of the match, just to kind of throw you off.
Right. But a good start here from Ty.
4-3.
Yeah, nice life lead.
Jumps over to tackle.
I'll do it again. I think the tackle for Marduk is such a key tournament tool. Just like that, yeah, because you can 100% blow people up for it, and Marduk really doesn't suffer that much for it if it doesn't connect.
Depends on the situation. Yeah. Oh, he would have been dead if he managed to hit that, but...
All right, no meter to kill him off. And goes for this. What a risk. What a risk. What a risk. That's a risk. Nice, down for 1.
Yep, open space. Doesn't need wall carry, just opt out for damage.
Sending for into Tatu. Launch. There we go.
He's learning.
It's a learning computer.
A little bit of damage on the FADC. Yep.
Can't kill. Goes for the Oki situation. And there's that tackle mount again. That's what I'm talking about. You need to capitalize. Just abuse it. Especially when your opponent hasn't been able to answer it.
Just... Oh... Should have just tackled again. Just spam the tackle.
Well, here's what he's been doing, right? Get a combo, get an Oki situation, run tackle. No duck there?
Yeah, no ducking on that.
Doesn't look like he wants to play the mix-up. Yeah, he's not playing the mix-up. He's like, dude, just do the high.
Yeah, that's always a win in my book when I can get a Akuma to spend meter on EXDP. That means they're scared.
Once again, not guessing
damage,
correctly.
No mix-up here.
Do it again. Nice low parry. That's going to take the round. So Ty getting on the board here. We're going 1-1, and I can guarantee you we are getting a stage switch.
Yep. But even think about how hard Ty had to work for that, even though he had the stage pick in his favor and stuff. And now Shin Paolo is going to pick a stage that presumably works to his favor.
Right, but here's the thing, right? Now that you're aware of it, if you're aware of the matchup, you know to move around in a way to avoid get away from down 3, and try to avoid getting your back to the wall.
Yeah, but that was easy before because there were no walls. Presumably, Shin Paolo has picked the stage with walls. Now you can try to corner Ty and force him to guess on those 50-50s.
You think we're going back to Forbidden? What stage are you thinking we got?
I think we're going to Akuma's house.
You think so? He wants home. He wants hometown. Oh, there we go.
Fight.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. FADC in your ass. But, alright. So this stage does have walls, but it's very big. So Ty still has room to move around.
Right. Not if he keeps getting demon flipped towards the wall. Alright, big hairy knee.
Nice block.
That should take it.
Yeah, I think Ty's been going a little bit too much towards that slop kick, that full crush down 4-4.
And I like that. You see that one extra jab that Shin Paolo added in, which was necessary to get the wall combo.
You get the clean splat, get the wall combo. Throws him out of maybe focus attack. I couldn't really see too cleanly. Tackle's really good against Akuma too, because if he tries to break it and focus comes out too early, then you just get the grab for free because he can't break it anymore. Spending the meter to force the mix-up. Got that meter on the last hit. That DP is going to maybe spend... That's the high.
Yeah. And I'm not sure how familiar
right there.
Shin Paolo is with Marduk and his strings. Yeah, do it again. Is he batting 1,000 right now?
Yeah. So what Shin Paolo has to do, when he sees a tackle coming, he has to jump back.
Up back.
Yeah, just up back.
He's playing Akuma, bro. Up back.
Little punish.
Yeah, not a launcher, but It's something.
And you see, like, the way Shin Paolo's playing right now, he's playing really antsy because he's been getting hit with this tackle so much.
He's like, I don't want to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, he's moving around, so it's like, it's giving Ty room because, room to impose his pressure.
Now Shin Paolo's back to the wall. But this is where, you know, a cornered beast is scary because once Akuma has his back to the wall, you got to be careful with DP. You got to be careful with the crazy stuff. Yeah, and Ty is finally seeing it. He is playing like a real tournament Marduk player. One more time. Oh!
All right. Ty's on set pointing against Shin Paolo. This might be our first upset of the tournament. Nice low parry again. But Shin Paolo has so much meter to work with. No wall spot there. Goes for it again. Tackle. All right, he finally breaks one. Oh, and he goes for the EXDP. I feel like everybody felt that EXDP coming out. Ty blocked it. Ty didn't even block. He like backdashed it. That's how.
Are we getting the hugs? Oh, we don't got the hugsies on screen.
You see off camera. Ty
There's a lot of love.
Dude. He's definitely put off an upset right now.
Yeah, first one of the day. First one of the day.
Yeah, I feel like, and you saw the way Ty on that last interaction, he backdashed. He knew Paolo was gonna match something on Wake Up. And
yeah, that's desperation move.
Come up. Yeah, it's like really smart play.
Yeah, good adaptation there. You know, towards the end from Ty.
Just spam tackle.
Yeah, I said that since the first match.
Just spam it.
Yeah, because the way Shin Paolo was playing, he was not gonna put himself in a range that tackle would be super risky, right? He's not putting himself in that range where you can launch him for it or anything. If at worst he breaks it, big deal.
The one thing that Shin Paolo kept doing is that he kept getting up in those situations where Ty was knocking him down, and then that's where
tackle comes into play.
Yeah, you have to stay down and you have to like let tackle whiff or be canceled, and then you can get up.
Yeah. But like I said, that might be just a lack of knowledge, lack of experience. Like I said earlier, this is Shin Paolo's first Tekken, so certain matchups, especially kind of bizarre characters like Marduk, he might not be used to yet.
Yeah. I can see that. Like, yeah, when you get this is one of the easier Tekkens to get into